Oh yes, Mzansi, welcome back. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show opening up on AS3 and opening you up to something good right now. Because today we're celebrating International Coffee Day. Yes, it is official. And it's a tribute to the coffee industry and the passionate people who work tirelessly to bring us our daily cup. Now, head of coffee quality at Tribeca, Tiny Chabalala is here to share more about Woolworths coffees and what makes them the perfect choice for every coffee moment. Tiny, how are you doing this morning?
I'm good. I'm well. Can't complain.
I'm so excited to have you here because it means we all get to get a spruce of the good stuff, and especially for your passion coming into this. Talk to me about it. Where did it start when it comes to your love for coffee?
Oh, you're actually going to be really surprised because it was never part of the plan.
Yeah?
I got really inspired when I started in Tribeca, and it was competition season actually.
Ooh.
So I got to actually hear everybody speak about all of the science behind coffee and actually building this literally 15-minute set. And they spoke about all of the different cups of coffee that they can make, combining different flavors, different roast profiles, and all these weird scientific nerdy things that you usually don't think are great. And that actually ignited all of my passion.
Oh, that's awesome, man. And I mean, we're also talking about things like, when you talk about science,
yes.
I know there's science behind this. We're using 100% Arabica.
100%
so
Arabica, yes.
that is important, yes?
Yes,
Why,
100%. So we all know that Woolworths coffee is focused on quality. So the Arabica bean is actually a species of coffee that has the best aromatics, the most complex flavors, and absolutely the best quality.
Okay, so that's clearly what's setting it apart from other competitors,
100%.
essentially. All right, and that's also adding to the quality, right?
Yes, true.
What's ticking that box, essentially?
So we actually do a lot of testing with all of our coffees. So we do a lot of ethical sourcing for all of our products, and we make sure that there's a lot of consistency, not just in the product itself, but what you actually get to taste at home in every single cup of coffee as well.
And for me, the journey is very important. So
True.
when we talk about that journey from bean to cup,
yes.
Talk to me about this exciting journey ahead.
Yeah, so it's actually, without making this a whole training session, what essentially happens the first 6 months of the year after planting, it becomes a baby tree, a seedling, like a baby, you look after it. After that, it gets processed and then it gets roasted. Once it gets roasted, we get to actually show off all of the great qualities that you get to read on the bag of coffee inside your cup of coffee.
Nice. So let's be practical about this. Let's pretend that I'm at home and I need to show off to my guests that are coffee aficionados.
Yes.
Give me tips on how to prepare that perfect serve and bring out the best in these ground coffee blends.
So what you always want to do and what you always will have with Woolworths coffee is a little bit of a guide on the side.
Oh, okay,
so
nice. I don't have to think that much.
Exactly, yeah.
You get me, you get me.
We try to understand you, but we try to focus on always having a recipe. So always make sure that you know what kind of strength that you have. So for now, we're using the Italian blend, which is already a more darker roasted coffee. So I won't use as much coffee as what I would use in a lighter.
Understand. And with regards to the devices, I mean, with this sort of plunger here, is it necessary for the best cup, or
100%.
Do we have other options?
100%. So with the plunger, there's a few tricks that you can also add to make sure that your plunger coffee is really good.
Yes.
What I like to do is I do time my coffee. So I make sure that I first pour all of the coffee
Did you
into...
say you time your coffee?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
The
yes.
science is coming back.
100%, yeah. So as you can see, it can sometimes be a little bit of a messy process.
That's all good. So that's boiling water going in there, right?
Yes, boiling water, and then I give it about 30 seconds. So once the 30 seconds goes by, you give it a nice stir to make sure all the coffee grinds mix in with the water really well. And then that's only when you'll use the sieve to separate the coffee grinds.
I'm sorry, still caught up on the fact that even professionals mess, so I don't feel like I'm alone here.
100%.
I'm only playing.
It's part of the artistry.
But this is kind of like what's lends to this experience.
Exactly.
It's not a rushing process.
Yes.
It's really savoring the moment, savoring that journey,
100%.
savoring the quality as well.
Yes.
And I love the sentiment behind this. So, we're kind of waiting, and then
yes, and then you basically just separate.
Standard?
Yes, 100%. So this is basically the standard that you'll have if you want to make either between 1 to 3 cups of coffee, depending on everybody has a different size.
Yes.
I like less coffee. Some people like a grande.
If G was here, he'd help you add more to that, like add 3 times the amount.
Fair,
okay,
fair.
so I know for the sake of time, we might not have enough time to rest this.
Yes, 100%.
So maybe we can just fast forward a little bit. How long would you necessarily wait?
So depending also on the roast profile, anything between about 2.5 minutes to about 4 minutes.
Okay.
Depending on how much flavor you want to extract.
So we'll pretend like we've just gone through the 2.5 to 4 minutes. Because
exactly.
I'm just excited for the good stuff.
Exactly. So as you can see,
taste.
separated the coffee grinds from the water so that we can literally pour it into the cup, and then you'll see.
And someone with so much experience like you, someone with so much passion that knows quality, what sort of flavor notes or profiles are you looking out for in a good coffee?
So I also try to not limit the coffee to flavor notes, but rather focus on the taste and the balance. So we try to work on that balance between sweetness, acidity, and bitterness.
Okay.
And that will actually give you a better idea of whether there's more citrus notes, which I actually enjoy, or more like your nutty, chocolatey notes that other people really do enjoy.
Oh my word. Well, clearly we want the best quality when it comes to everything from bean to your cup. You know where to go. Shop it at Woolworths, because people like Tiny are putting their passion into making sure that every cup goes the distance. I don't know if this is too hot. I'm going to try and take a sip because I can't resist. And just give me one moment here. This is premium grade coffee. You can shop it online, in-store, and of course, on the app. Tiny, you can stay. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Anybody else wanting a cuppa out there, guys? You need to get some of this.